Hi, I'm Bill Wiadrowski from LifeWise Pet Nutrition, and today's question comes from Jane, who wants to know whether we have yeast in our food. Well, yes, Jane, we do. If you look on the back of any of the LifeWise bags of food, you'll find that the food contains yeast extract. Now, the yeast extract that we have is actually yeast cell wall material taken from the yeast plant Saccharomyces cerevisiae. And this is very specific material, and the reason why we use this is because this cell wall material contributes two really important nutrients to the diet. The first one is called mannan oligosaccharide, and because it's such a big name, we commonly call it MOS. And MOS is really important because what it does is it provides a nutrient source for a specific group of bacteria living in the hindgut of the animal, and they feed off this and they produce a substance called butyrate. And butyrate is actually a short chain fatty acid, and the importance of butyrate is that it actually strengthens the wall of the intestine, and that's what protects the animal against bowel cancer. So butyrate is terribly important, and we do a lot to try and stimulate the production of that in the gut. The second nutrient that's provided from the cell wall material is called beta-glucan. And beta-glucan's a really interesting substance because what they do is they actually train the immune system, and that actually readies the body for an attack from a pathogen. So beta-glucans are used quite commonly used in animal feeds simply for this reason, to increase the disease resistance. If you've got the army trained up and ready to go, so to speak, then they're just so much more effective when an alien pathogen comes along. So that's why we use the yeast cell wall material. There's no live yeast in there, and so there's no risk of yeast infections that can arise from actually feeding live yeast in the food. It's merely this really special cell wall material. So there you go, Jane. I hope that answers your question. If you've got any more, please send them in, and we'll see you next time.